waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.
So, we have such a super family in the studio.
Look at that super sunrise.
We do. We've got some guests in studio visiting from Santa Ma this morning, which Santa Ma, Sorrento, Gonzales, the sunshine and the sunrise has been beautiful across the Central
Deville High
Parish.
School.
Yeah, yeah.
No, we were talking about family, and I just pulled this off the printers. I get weird emails all the time.
Here we go.
A new survey says this holiday, the family member most Americans want to spend with the holidays with is not human. It's their pet.
Oh.
80%.
I would agree with that.
Avoid the humans?
Yes.
Avoid the
hate.
I would agree with
80%
that.
would rather spend the holidays with their pet.
Why is that so real?
You don't have to make awkward conversation with Uncle Larry. You don't have to worry about
is
Aunt
always
Patricia
Larry?
smoking. It's always Aunt
Larry.
Yeah, I know. Larry and Patricia, they're the
Larry.
problemsome couple. And if you are Larry or Patricia, we're not talking about you specifically.
I
The
don't know.
proverbial.
I think we are.
Could be.
Well, maybe.
I'm not kidding, really? 80%?
80%.
Stupid
Isn't that crazy?
humans. Stupid
I
humans.
believe that.
80% say their canine companion understands them better than their family.
I do believe that too.
Speaks to the
Dogs
reality.
don't complain as much. They don't have a political opinion either, so you don't have to worry about getting into any kind of argument
Also true.
with them at the dinner table.
Yes.
That's good.
Right, exactly. The dog shows up. I want to get on the left side of the table. I want to on the right side of the table. No politics at dinner. I like that.
Is there a
I'm
kids'
big
table
fan.
or a pets' table?
Not anymore. It's not our place.
No, one table.
Not anymore. All right, so we're going to get to Johnny's Drive here in a quick minute. Actually, it's been kind of smooth. We'll take the smooth. We'll take the, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But the forecast, we've been talking about it for the last little bit. We knew the cold was going to happen. It happened. Now we are warming up.
That's it. On the roller coaster ride, Jared, as promised. None of this is a surprise to us.
Yeah, you told us Monday that Wednesday afternoon would be hot.
It's not me. It's this guy over here because he said the cold. He didn't want the cold anymore. One day, it's out of here. He asked for snow
your
last
power.
year.
It
snowed.
happened.
Did you ask for the aurora last night? Is that what happened?
The aurora just happens around me. Oh, that aurora.
Got it.
That aurora. Yeah, no, yeah.
Some
That's
would
your
say he
that's
has
your
his
aura. I can see it right now.
Aura.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
He's aura farming.
It's like a
Studio's not
Tabasco
big.
kids
red.
say.
For that ego.
Yeah, well.
Take it away. Would you
Yeah.
please help us
Would
out?
I
Get us out
please?
of here?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get a live look outside. We got a beautiful sunrise overlooking Falls River, courtesy of Our Lady of the Lake Sky 9, and temperatures are starting to recover a little bit. We're a far cry from where we were yesterday. Remember, this time yesterday, parts of the viewing area were waking up to temperatures in the 20s, so we're not dealing with that. Matter of fact, we'll call the low 41 degrees this morning. Cool, but nowhere nearly as cold as we have been. I want to give some thanks to Dr. Steve. His Facebook page last night was just lighting up like a Christmas tree with pictures. And oh, by the way, if you were wondering why we didn't really give the heads up, it really wasn't expected to be this far down to the south. I think NASA was expecting it to go, I would say, as far south as Missouri, maybe Arkansas, but here we are. And this was Krotz Springs. Beautiful shot there. Now, you needed a specific camera. The settings are really the thing. This is over in Holden, not too far away from here. Watson looked beautiful in pink, and even all the way out towards the east to Lake Pontchartrain. And by the way, we might actually get another crack at it for tonight. I can't promise anything, but it looks like the peak of the geomagnetic storm is not just going to continue today, but it's going to be at its total peak this afternoon. Now, of course, during the daytime, we're not going to see that much, but for tonight, we might still have that lingering lights between, I would say, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Again, not a guarantee, but we were able to get lucky last night. Maybe it'll happen one more time. And by the way, not only a peak, this is what they call the K index. This is more space stuff than weather stuff, but Wednesday, you see the peak up there between strong and severe. So this one's going to be more significant than even the one last night. That's pretty impressive. Satellite radar, nothing to see here. Nothing to see really up and down the nation's midsection. Chicago to St. Louis, probably digging out from the snow showers that they had over the past couple of days. In our neck of the woods, not that much. The next area of low pressure all the way out to the west, and it keeps kind of getting back delayed one day at a time. At first, we thought it was going to rain this weekend. That's not even a thing anymore. Probably not going to come into the mix until later on in the 7-day forecast. Today, getting into the mid-70s, so it's a tricky day to dress up because You're going to want the extra layer in the morning. Definitely won't want it in the afternoon. And then going into tomorrow morning, not as cool at 54 degrees. I know this says Wednesday, but this isn't for today. This is in a week from now. So next Wednesday, next Thursday, that's going to be the next significant front, and it could give us a really good shot of showers and thunderstorms, maybe even severe weather, but it's a little bit too far out to talk about that. Still, in the meantime, you won't need the rain gear. Partly cloudy, or at least it will become so later in the day, with a high of 75 degrees. Tonight down to the 50s, and we will have mainly clear skies, so if the northern lights are out there, the weather hopefully will cooperate. For the football fans, we've got 2 home games. LSU, which by the way, I don't know if you know, but it's an earlier kick, an 11:45 in the morning kick, so that means we're going to hit our high right in the middle of the game, probably later in the game, and that's going to be around 80 degrees. Same deal for Southern. Actually, their kickoff is a little bit later at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but the weather will cooperate not only for Saturday, but now on Sunday, I've subtracted it all the way down to a 10% chance. We're going to start to go up a little bit towards the end of the 7-day, and it looks like rain chances really start to rise beyond this 7-day, about 10 days out. So we'll keep an eye on that. We could always use a little more rain at 7:08. We can always use a good traffic report, Johnny A.
And it's about normal, nothing really out of the ordinary this morning. We are starting to see a little slowdowns as we get into the 7 o'clock hour. So LA1 at the Intercoastal Overpass starts to back up right there a little bit of bridge traffic right here coming into the Baton Rouge area. Take you right on down toward the Ascension Parish area. Interstate's fantastic. We are seeing some Highway 73 traffic between the Interstate and Airline Highway. Airline Highway northbound traffic right there backs up at 42, and also 42 itself backs up at the intersection of 73 and Airline Highway. And then back up to Denham, our normal morning backups, and it starts to get really slow, single-digit speeds right here on the interstate that start right there at the Juban crossing, and it goes all the way to Range, and then it slows a little bit too right past the Amite River as you make your way in. Florida Boulevard's also getting a little busy. Here's I-12 right here at the 1012 merge. From the merge to downtown, westbound traffic right here from our WAFB Gordon McKernan First Alert traffic camera, our partnership with Gordon right there on top of his building at City Place. And then the merge coming off the bridge into Baton Rouge. This is I-10 eastbound, and it merges with 110 southbound. Well, you're watching WAFB 9 News Now. It's on our streaming platform, and surf around on our streaming platform. A lot of great programming you can't see on TV, so check that out. Liz and Matt, little headlines for you coming up right after this. Stay with us.
Here at 710, we're following a few things for you. I want to make sure that you know about. Actually, Tangipahoa Parish right now, very, very busy. We have a breaking update out of Tangi. Liz, officials say the man who threatened a deputy with a gun later shot an officer in Independence. Now in custody?
That's it. This photo is from around the scene at 6:15 this morning. We're told that person involved was in custody as of now. The person was first stopped near Amite when he allegedly pulled out a gun. That's when he ran from that scene on foot and then got into a vehicle that he stole. We're told that individual hid out in a wooded area for a while. That person, who officials say was armed and dangerous, again is now in custody.
So that's one of the issues going on in Tangi. The other right now being investigated by Louisiana State Police, a deputy involved shooting. Liz, this one happened in Tickfaw.
Yes, so they're actually not far away.
No, not at all.
Highway 440 642 here. If we zoom into the map, you'll see kind of where it happened. We're told an individual suffering through some mental health issues was instigated by officials there. Louisiana State Police is involving this. You can see that scene was there on Waltrip Lane off of Highway 1064, not far from Woodhaven Road. We're told there are still details to be left investigated by state police in this incident. As we get those report details, we'll share them with you on 9 News.
A shooting in East Baton Rouge Parish as well along Grayson Avenue being investigated right now. Now, according to authorities, if we kind of get you into the map here, it's a man who and his mother's boyfriend who got into an argument, Liz?
Ended up in a shooting, Matt. Yeah, we're told that one eventually shot the other. We're told the injured person is in the hospital, but they have non-life-threatening injuries. Right now, detectives are interviewing those who may have witnessed the scene. If you have anything to offer, it is that call to Crime Stoppers at 344-STOP.
That's a lot going on. BRFD had some going on last night, actually, the fire department. This is up to Avenue A, a house fire, Liz. We're told this house, a complete loss, but there is a silver lining. Everybody got out?
6 people.
6
were
people.
all okay, but the issue here is that they are now without a home. The Red Cross has been called in to help out this displaced family, but we're told that the fire started after one person in that home used a lighter while another person was using and refilling a portable generator that they were using to power the home. So you're talking about a situation where a lot of people are trying to warm their home right now during these cold overnight temperatures. We'll keep you updated on this story as well.
Trying to keep you updated when it comes to scams in our little part of the world. Matt Venezia was live this morning talking about skimming, a very popular way to get at your money through places like gas stations. They skim, they take that information off a credit or a debit card. And actually the person on the left and the vehicle on your right, according to local authorities, might be involved with a recent case.
We're told that this happened at a gas station along Airline Highway, not specifically mentioned which one, but this particular vehicle and that person, you're seeing a very clear snapshot of both. If you happen to recognize who this may be or that vehicle in question, it's also a call to Crime Stoppers as well.
I want to make sure you know one more thing for you as you kind of get going here this morning. The Louisiana, the Fortify Roof Homes program, we've got brand new grants available for those along the coastal parishes. It's like up to $10,000, Liz.
And that next round of application opens up in 48 minutes. So if you would like to see if you are an eligible homeowner for a new Fortify roof, well, they're going to give you up to what, $10,000 to Fortify roof.
To help with those,
Make your way to this website here. That's lda.la.gov/Fortify Homes, where you can input all of your information to see if you qualify for that.
A lot of people have taken advantage of it. It's been really useful.
We're still in hurricane season. I know it's hard to believe with these colder temperatures.
Wait a minute.
Yes, we still can make it to the end of the
technically
month.
speaking, we are.
November 30th? November 1st.
So don't
And the end of
rule
the month of
anything
November.
out. Yes.
Yes. But we're okay. I don't think we have to worry about that.
Yes.
Okay?
Maybe if you play enough Christmas music, we can ward it away sooner.
It's not coffee in there.
It's not coffee.
Well.
You've waited for the right time to upgrade your vehicle, and that time is now. During the More to Move You sales event, take advantage of tremendous savings on our award-winning lineup of new Mazdas. Come experience Mazda and see what makes the difference at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda.